Hey guys, and welcome back. Well, Wendy Williams' niece, Alex Feeney, appeared on The View today. And the main thing that she talked about was Wendy Williams. And she's saying that the family has limited contact with Wendy. And it's been a big problem. Yeah. And they said since she's been placed in this financial and secretive guardianship last year, it's just been limited on talking to her, seeing her. Now she came on the show to promote the Lifetime documentary that's going to air this weekend, Where is Wendy Williams? And so part of this documentary is the family, talking about, hey, we haven't been able to see her. What's going on? It's a big problem. Now, she says that Wendy has been living in an assisted care facility since last year. Yeah, we heard that she was in Florida with them. Nah, that's a lie. Now, her bank accounts were frozen by Wells Fargo. We remember that in 2022. Well, it's still frozen. Now, she has subsequently been placed under temporary financial guardianship after a financial advisor successfully petitioned a New York court. Now, her niece said today that the guardianship was granted despite them. Little consultation with them. I could understand if Wendy didn't have a next of kin or didn't have family member, but my goodness, like I've been seeing all the time, she has a son, she has a sister, a brother, a father. Why did the state come in and just scoop her up like this? And everything's secretive. And the court records are sealed, so the family members do not know where she is. And they're not able to directly contact her. They can't pick up the phone and say, hey, Auntie Wendy, how are you? No. Wendy has to call them. And when Wendy calls them, the number is blocked to prevent them from reaching out directly to her. Now, she said she recently received a call from Wendy and that the two spoke for 4 hours and 37 minutes. And now she says, I haven't heard from her in months. And I felt that if we got off the phone, I didn't know when I'll hear from her again. Now, this is crazy. Now, when they asked her how Wendy Williams sounds, she said she sounds really good. I haven't seen her, but we are able to have a full conversation. She's excited about her future. She talks about the possibility of getting back to work. But like I always reminded her, first and foremost is her health. If you're healthy and you're happy, you can do whatever you want to do in terms of your career. But like I always say to her, if you just want to sit in a lawn chair and just bask in the sun for the rest of your days, you can do that too because you've earned that. But now, this is what I don't get. Now, they still got Wendy thinking that she can go back to work. She's going back to work. Come on, guys. Now, the care team announced that she's been diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and front temporal dementia. Now, this is serious. And it's an illness that's not going to get better, but it's going to progress. So why are they telling her that she's going to go back to work? They've been telling her this since 2022. And now that you've got this diagnosis, why are you continuing telling this woman this? And let me tell you about dementia. You can't talk to a person on the phone and say, oh, they sound all right. You've got to lay eyes on them because, with them having dementia, okay, they can talk to you, they can have a conversation with you, and mostly the conversation is about things that's happened a long time ago. Now, their long-term memory is great. but their short-term memory is awful. I mean, they don't remember if they ate. They don't remember if they brushed their teeth. They don't remember if they taken a bath. They don't remember if they changed their clothes. I mean, let's face it. If you talk with someone over the phone and think, "Oh, they sound good," that's nothing compared to what they may be. You know, I mean, you got to set eyes on them and know if they're okay. I mean, but I don't understand this secretive. I mean, I know Hollywood is crazy, but this, I don't think I've ever heard of any star going through this. I mean, when they get disabled, I mean, their family members take care of them. Why have they kidnapped Wendy? Why have they kidnapped Wendy? That's what I don't understand. That and I say this loosely because that's what it is. I mean, she can't see her family. Her family don't know where she is. This is a kidnapping. And how can it be legal? This is what I don't understand. How can it be legal for them to do this? I don't understand. And when the care team announced that, she has her diagnosis on yesterday, and they're saying that the care team that she has, the health team that she has, Wendy approved it. Wendy set it up. Oh, wait a minute. Come on now. If you got dementia, how can you set up anything? Come on now. Come on. If you're not able to be financially responsible, if you got to call in a conservatory to be over your bills, how can you be able to say, I want this one to care for me, and I want this one to... It don't go together. Guys, this is something else, but I tell you, I'll be watching the documentary this weekend, and I hope you will too. And I'm asking for you to pray, because I've been praying for Wendy ever since I've heard about this, and ever since I've been doing videos with Wendy on Wendy. I've been asking for prayers, but she really needs our prayers, and we gotta pray for Wendy. Hopefully, with all this getting out in the open, maybe the family will be able to, bring Wendy home with them. That's where she needs to be. I mean, I've never heard of the state just taking over. Now, I've heard of the state taking over and different things, conservatory and all that shit. But that's when you don't have family that's able to do. But I don't know, guys. But I feel it's crazy though. We hadn't heard from Tommy. Tommy, Wendy's brother, and we've always heard from Tommy. Tommy was telling us about Wendy being exploited, and I haven't seen Tommy on any of the
and I hope you will
documentary trailers. I haven't seen Tommy. Tommy came on the Sun and was talking about they had these cameras in Wendy's face, but we haven't heard what's up. Why Tommy's backed out? I don't know, guys. What do y'all think?